Welcome to my podcast, Looking for a Job, We Are Hiring, No Experience Required, Part 21. Before I start announcing the 3 jobs that I have at hand, I want to first talk about my book. I have an ebook on Amazon. It's called Jesus and the Miracle of Reparations. Jesus and the Miracle of Reparations. The book is about how Black and brown people receive reparations through supernatural events. For example, Jesus has been monitoring the history of Blacks in the world, particularly in Black America. And he's been monitoring the history of slavery, Jim Crow, redlining, housing discrimination, and mass incarceration. And Jesus heard the outcry of Blacks in America and around the world about their condition. And he decided to do something, to intervene by sending his mother, the Holy Black Madonna, Mother Mary, the Holy Black Madonna. So the plan is for her to intervene in the dreams of the believers and give them solutions to the economical situations, to elevate them from being in a poverty class to a multi-millionaire class by giving them solutions to the problems, by directing them where hidden treasures are found throughout Africa. The treasures of Mansa Musa, the Guyanese king that ruled Africa in the 1300s. Holy Black Madonna revealed where his hidden treasures are at. And the believers would find these treasures and take them to the gold exchange or the diamond exchange and receive millions of dollars for the treasures. And the Holy Black Madonna would inform the believers that they should send 10% of their earnings that they have found through her instructions, and send the 10% of the earnings to a bank account that belongs to a Michael Solomon in the United States. So he could save the money in his account for reparations for Blacks and brown around the world. But through this journey, through this episode of revealing wealth and sending the earnings to Michael Solomon, to the bank transfers to his account, the FBI, the FBI Bureau, the agency that's part of the FBI, agency that's called COINTELPRO, the agency that was included in the assassination of Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. The agency has heard about the venture that's going on with the Michael Solomon's account of them raising money for reparations, and they were to intervene in this venture and put a stop to it. So you have to find this book and see what happens. There's a wonderful ending. There's a happy ending, but there's trials and tribulation from the COINTELPRO in trying to stop the venture from happening. Once again, the book is called Jesus and the Miracle of Reparations, and it's an ebook on Amazon. Please support my writing career and purchase the book. So right now, I want to introduce you to Inside Phone Sales Associate. Companies with the Better Business Bureau. The Better Business Bureau is a government agency, and they're looking for inside phone sales and phone sales associates. You have to live in West Palm Beach, Florida, in order to apply for this job. The pay is between $45,000 to $90,000 a year, and you can apply for the job on Indeed. The next job is Cyber Officer. Cyber Officer. You can contact your Army recruiter and tell them you're interested in becoming a cyber officer for the U.S. Army. It's a U.S. Army job. The responsibility of the cyber officer is to carry out cybersecurity operations in conjunction with an organized plan. Is to protect the Army's internet system, internet network from any viruses or any cyber attacks. You're dealing with cybersecurity. The last job is sales closer. Sales closer. The person that's closing the sales, that's closing the deal on the sale, and that's making the negotiating the ending part of the sale to close the deal for the sale. The sales closer. Company is called Apex Media Solutions. They're in Port St. Lucie, Florida. They're looking for a sales closer. The pay is between $52,000 and $104,000 a year. You can apply for this job on Indeed. Apply for this job on Indeed. Well, that's all I have for today. And don't forget to purchase my book, Jesus and the Miracle of Reparations. And I'll see you next week for more jobs. Thank you. Have a pleasant day.